There are times that the internet doesn't deliver, and I have to leave the house, which sounds more like a cry for help than comedy, if I'm being honest. But when I do, I have to weigh out if something is a want or a need. Like, if I break my glasses, I need them to see. But I don't want to tell a doctor, a man full of framed achievements, that I may or may not have dropped an iPad on my face while trying to watch Gremlins 2 on Anion. No, thank you. I'd rather just squint until I get a nosebleed and pass out. Don't eat glasses while you're napping. Or look, sometimes I want to go out with my friends when they go out for drinks, because the last few human interactions I've had have been with delivery drivers, and it's starting to weird them out when I invite them inside to hang. But I know to do this, I'm going to need to clean myself up, because the longer I've been left alone, the more I look like I've been trapped in a game of Jumanji. I'm sure some of you guys can relate since we had the shutdowns the last couple of years, but you ever let yourself go for so long that the obvious thing to do is just take down all the mirrors in your house? It's a good idea until you finally convince that delivery driver to come inside and hang, and you see the look of panic on his face when he realizes how pale you are and the fact that you have no mirrors hanging on your walls, and you realize in that moment he thinks you might be an actual vampire. But then he sees all the Amazon boxes for the sunscreen and the condoms, and he realizes you're not a vampire, you're just a millennial. And if I'm being honest, I don't know which one is more frightening. You see, a vampire could kill you, but a millennial is going to talk to you about global warming to the point where you might want to kill yourself. And as a vampire, you might live forever, but with the state of global warming, I mean, how long is that going to be? You guys seem cool. I'm going to admit something to you guys. I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial in denial. It's like how my aunt keeps celebrating her 50th birthday. We know the truth, just nobody has the heart to do the math. Just tell her, hey, Aunt Teresa, we know your age. If you were a tree, you'd have 58 rings. But because you're a liar, no one's going to give you a ring. I'm a millennial in denial because I'm right on the cusp, right? Like, I'm just young enough to keep convincing myself that recycling is good. But I'm just old enough to not know what a Doja Cat is. Or an NFT. Is a Doja Cat an NFT? Are they the same thing? Okay, this guy knows what's up. All right. You can tell that I'm a millennial, though, because the amount of bad tattoos that I have. And you can tell that I'm not Gen Z because they're not on my hands or my face. I got a lot of band tattoos when I was in my 20s. Like, I'd hear a song I liked and I'd be like, better make some room. When I take my shirt off, it looks like the back of a VW van. You can just slap a coexist sticker between my shoulder blades and just call it a day. My mom is she's the funniest person I know. She'll say things like she believes in me or that I can be anything I want. But it's like I'm 38, I can be what I am at this point. I'm not gonna be anything else. I just want to be insured, actually. That's all I really need. But she'll say things like, all right, no more tattoos. And I'm like, oh shit, is she gonna ground me if I get another one? And I hate to break it to her that, getting it, I'm not gonna be president, and I have to tell her, getting a rose tattoo on your elbow isn't the worst thing a politician's ever done. And if I'm being honest, it's not my tattoos that are gonna keep me out of office. It's the fact that when I was 24, I got kicked out of a mall in Cincinnati, Ohio because I refused to get off the carousel. I was all hopped up on Orange Julius and I had $3 in quarters and I wanted to feel what it was like to be a cowboy. At 24, people are starting their lives. They're buying houses, graduating school, and me, I'm getting escorted out the side entrance of a mall by 3 security guards and the assistant manager at JCPenney that have never seen a grown adult yell yeehaw on a plastic horse. I promised my mom one thing. I said I would never get a face tattoo because I'm not gonna fuck with anyone with a face tattoo. Once you've admitted to the role that society's given up on you, it's just darkness and bar fights from there. I was at a bar a couple weeks ago, a really packed bar, and it's super crowded. I'm trying to get a drink, and someone bumps into me, And by the law of inertia, which I Googled last week so it could sound intelligent for all you guys, I bump into the guy in front of me. Before I can say I'm sorry, he turns around and I see his angry, daggery looking thing on his face. And he looks me up and down like Predator. But he was drinking Long Island, so it was more like sexual Predator. And he goes, "Nice glasses, pussy." So I take a beat and I mirror him because I've watched crime shows. Now that I look at it, it looks more like I was checking him out. And I get the confidence to say what this guy needs to hear, right? A guy like that needs to be told something. So I say the thing that he needs to hear. I say, "Thanks, man, I bought him online." Thank you guys so much. Follow me on Ronnie Says Hello.